You can lie to anyone, but never lie to yourself. This simple truth carries more weight than most people realize. Lying, whether to others or to yourself, fractures reality, warping perception, and trapping you in cycles of avoidance and regret. It distorts your ability to make sound decisions, weakens your reputation, and creates a false world that ultimately collapses under the weight of truth. At its core, honesty is more than just a moral virtue, it's a tool for clarity, progress, and power. It is the foundation upon which strong reputations, successful relationships, and personal growth are built. This narrative explores the consequences of lying, the importance of honesty, and how self deception can be the greatest mistake of all. Lies fracture reality. Each falsehood creates a parallel world, one where illusion replaces fact and perception is molded by fabrication rather than truth. These two realities cannot coexist indefinitely. Eventually, the real world catches up and the weight of deception crumbles the illusion. But the greatest danger of lying is not external, it is internal. When you lie to yourself, you become blind to your own weaknesses, mistakes, and limitations. Self deception creates a fog that makes it impossible to navigate life effectively. You may convince yourself that everything is fine when it's not, or that you're prepared when, deep down, you know you aren't. The longer you avoid reality, the harder the eventual crash will be. Lying to yourself is like looking into a mirror covered in grime. The reflection staring back is distorted, unfamiliar. The only way to truly see yourself, to understand where you are and where you need to go, is to wipe the mirror clean with truth. Everyone is told a pointless lie at some point, one so unnecessary that even they forget why they said it. Imagine claiming, yeah, I've been playing Marvel Rivals, it's awesome. When in reality, the closest you've come is watching a streamer on Twitch. The words leave your mouth before you even think, and now you're stuck maintaining a facade. At first, you try to play it off with vague statements like, oh yeah, the movement is clean, but then comes the nightmare scenario. Yo, you play Let's Squad Up. You're like, sure, I got you. You rush home trying to install the game and get some wins in, but now you're getting washed out after L and mad as hell, getting called, asking where you are, and having to make up lies. Like my PC went down and I need to order a new part or something. Finally, that day comes around where you can't lie anymore. Now you have two choices: admit the lie and risk looking foolish, or grind for hours just to maintain the illusion. The latter is the path of self deception, an exhausting exercise in mental gymnastics that only digs you deeper into a hole. Every lie requires upkeep. Each one is a mental tab left open, draining your mental energy. Eventually, you have so many tabs open that your brain is running at max capacity, struggling to remember which lies you've told, to whom, and why. The more you deceive, the more you suffocate under the weight of your own falsehoods. Reputation is one of the most valuable assets a person can have. It is the unspoken currency of social and professional life, the deciding factor in whether people trust you, work with you, or give you opportunities. And it is fragile. Each exposed lie is a chip away at that foundation. The impact of dishonesty on reputation is why figures like Niccolo Machiavelli and Robert Greene emphasize perception. Machiavelli viewed reputation as a tool, a means to gain power and influence. Greene, on the other hand, saw it as the ultimate asset, something that must be guarded at all costs. But both agreed on one thing: perception often matters more than reality. A person with a strong reputation can weather a storm of controversy. A person with a reputation for dishonesty, however, is dismissed at the first sign of trouble. You've seen this happen before. Someone who has built trust over years makes a mistake, and people rush to defend them. Meanwhile, another person, already known for lying, gets canceled instantly. Your reputation follows you like a shadow. If it is built on truth, it will open doors. If it is built on deception, those doors will slam shut before you can step through them. We often call people delusional when they refuse to see reality. But at the core, this behavior stems from self-deception. The mind creates elaborate defense mechanisms to protect itself from uncomfortable truths, but comfort is the enemy of progress. If you refuse to acknowledge your flaws, how can you improve? If you don't recognize your weaknesses, how can you strengthen them? Some people spend years telling themselves they are waiting for the right opportunity while stagnating in the same place. They claim they are getting ready when in reality, they are avoiding action. They shield themselves from reality to preserve their ego. But in doing so, they sabotage their future. Lying to yourself is not just dangerous, it is paralyzing. It keeps you trapped in an illusion where progress is impossible. The first step to breaking free is acknowledging the truth, no matter how painful. Only then can real change begin. Modern society has made reputation more valuable than ever before. With social media, a person's history is never truly erased. A single exposed lie can ripple across the internet, destroying years of credibility in an instant. This is why honesty is no longer just a moral choice, it is a survival strategy. We see this in cancel culture. Some people are nearly untouchable because their reputation is built on trust and goodwill. When they make a mistake, their supporters stand by them. Others, known for deception, are condemned without hesitation. This isn't just a phenomenon among celebrities. It happens in everyday life. If you lie often enough, people will stop listening even when you tell the truth. Life is already complicated without adding layers of deception to it. If you want an easier path, follow this rule. You can lie to anyone, but never lie to yourself. Actually, scratch that. Just don't lie at all. Honesty simplifies everything. It strengthens your reputation, helps you make better decisions, and most importantly, keeps you grounded in reality. The truth might not always be easy, but it is always easier than keeping up with lies. The next time you're tempted to tell a small, unnecessary lie, whether about a game, your skills, or your situation, remember, a moment of honesty can save you from a lifetime of unnecessary stress. And if you've ever found yourself in a ridiculous situation because of a small lie, let's hear it. I could use a good laugh. Leave a comment down below and one push up for every thumbs up, I swear.